Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. What a better way to come back to the Metal Breakdown channel than with a new Deftones album. Best way to come out of retirement, because if you're new to this video, I haven't uploaded in a year and a half, but this is definitely the best way to do it. Deftones are back with their album Private Music, first album in 5 years. And actually that was the longest gap between album in their entire career. Last album was Ohms in 2020, if I remember correctly. And a lot has happened since then, especially with them firing their longtime bassist, Sergio Vega. I think he was in the band since pretty much the death of Chi Chang, their bassist, who died in 2012, if I remember correctly. And now apparently they have Fred Sablin on bass, which played live with them and now apparently did the studio stuff as well. This is fantastic. So happy that they finally have an official bass player. So expectations were really high for this one. And I have to say that after listening to the album front to back, the expectations were met for sure. This is the best Deftones album in such a long time. And I'm not saying the last few albums were bad, but this is something else. It's really that great. It's heavy, emotional, atmospheric. It feels like the band is firing on all cylinders again. In this video, I'll go track by track and then I'll give you my final rating at the end. So the first song on the album is My Mind is a Mountain. The main riff is an instant classic. The last minute feels like you're being pulled into another dimension, and I love how it ends on a crushing heavy note. One of the best opener they ever done, and that was a great choice as the lead single as well. Like I said, it's an instant classic and you just want to put it on repeat. After that, you have Lock Club, definitely on the heavy side of Deftones. If they play this one live, it's going to be absolutely brutal. The guitar tone is out of this world. Even though it's super heavy, there's still some melodic side to it that just keeps you hooked with this song. Really another fantastic one. After that, you have the song Exodus. This is the bass track of the album, basically. The new guy killed it here. Fred, you're a monster. The synth intro is also beautiful, and Chino's voice in the chorus is another highlight for me. It's a track that shows how layered Deftones can be. The fourth track on the album is called Infinite Source, one of my personal favorite. I saw they're already playing this one live. I think they played it yesterday, which is great. It makes so much sense. It captures the vibe of so many of their past albums, and it even made me feel nostalgic in some way. Easily one of the catchiest songs on the album, that's for sure. After that, we have the song Souvenir, for me, the best song on the album, the biggest highlight, and it's sitting perfectly in the middle of the track list. The guitar tone is incredible and Chino makes the heaviness feels like you're floating. It's weird saying it like that, but I read so many comments on the internet saying that, and I cannot agree more, so that's why I'm saying it as well. The synth ending just takes you in another world, a bit like the ending of My Mind is a Mountain made me feel. This song is simply absolute perfection. After that, entering the second half of the album, we have CXZ, or Constant and Zero, I think, from what Chino is saying in the song. It's transitioning perfectly from Souvenir, like the end of Souvenir blends into the beginning of this one flawlessly. Abe's drumming is fantastic, and it really keeps you on the edge of your seat the whole time. For me though, it's one of my lesser favorite, but it's still really strong, which says a lot about how good this album is overall. Seventh track is I Think About You All the Time. This one just hits you right in the heart. It makes you want to cry your soul out, literally. It's beautiful, emotional, and probably one of the most heartfelt songs Deftones have ever written. Then we have the song Milk of Madonna, which was the second single. And I kind of wish they only put out My Mind is a Mountain as a single, even though two singles is not a lot compared to what many other bands are doing these days, releasing like half of the album prior to the album release, which is crazy. I'm a fan of only one single. Two is fine as well because I don't think they have a choice. The label is probably pushing a lot for many singles. Anyway, that's not the point of this. Yeah, this song is such a vibe. Chinos is able to shine so much in this one. And just like the first single, it already feels like a classic. Even if it has been out for like, what, a few weeks by now? 2 weeks at best. After that, we have Cut Hands, another one of my favorite. It feels like a return to their adrenaline roots almost, but with a 2025 production that makes it sounds absolutely massive. It's raw, it's heavy, and it's Deftone at their truest core. Then we have Metal Dream. This one mixes the old and new Deftones vibe. For me, it's then again among my least favorite one with Constant and Zero, but it's still excellent. The chorus is easily the strongest part of the song. But yeah, I guess I have to choose songs that I like a bit less than others, even though it's still incredible, as you'll see with my final rating. I'm in love with this album. But with the last song on the album, for the track by track, we have Departing the Body, an incredible closer. It feels like your soul is legit leaving your body, as the song is saying. Chino is able to do some amazing thing with his voice. Such an immersive track, the perfect ending to this masterpiece. I also love the fact that it's pretty long, second longest track next to Souvenir, which is slightly longer, 11 seconds longer. I would say that overall, Private music shows Deftones at the top of their game. It's heavy, emotional, atmospheric, and every song feels like it belongs on the record. It's literally no skip on this one, just some instant banger after another. It's insane. And it's crazy that they did that after the longest break between two albums, but they're back stronger than ever and more popular than ever. Apparently, a lot of young people love Deftones, which is weird, but I'm not complaining. It's a cool thing to happen. And even myself, I'm not there since the 90s. I became a fan of Deftones maybe max 15 years ago. Yeah, I'm 28 right now. Maybe even after that, maybe when I was like 15, I would say. But with the final rating, I'm giving Private music an incredible 9.2 out of 10. Nearly flawless with so many standout moments. The best Deftones in a very long time. I want to know what you guys thought about this album. Let me know down in the comment section. It will be fun if we can talk about it. I'll reply to as many comments as I can. I could also do a ranking with all the Deftones album since the very first one if you want me to do that. I could even do a ranking of all the songs on this album. It's something I could do, and I'll do many reels with a review of each song individually that I'll post on Instagram, TikTok. That's a new thing that I'm trying now. We'll see if it works, but I'm having a blast. I'm so happy to be back. So subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I'll definitely do a lot more content in the upcoming days, weeks, and whatever. But it will be a blast for sure, and I'm so glad to be back. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time.